Mama's in the next room packing. I'm putting together 3 episodes of the podcast this weekend because in 5 days, we're geeking on Walt Disney World. For real.
Are you ready for a fun-filled hour of food favorites, resort hopping, and hanging out with Disney World geeks? It's now time to go geekin' on Walt Disney World. Here's our dad and co-host. Hollywood was impressed with his performance in crowd scenes at the Indiana Jones stunt show. He never misses an 11 a.m. margarita at the Mexican Pavilion. And Mike Wazowski is still raving about his performance as that guy over at Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Curtis Stone.
Welcome home, Disney World geeks. This week on the show, we're going to Old Key West with listener Laura and her 13 family members on episode 214 of the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast. I am your Geekin' Family podfather, Curtis Stone, and we are the family-friendly father-daughter podcast that will feed your passion for Walt Disney World by sharing our experiences and opinions as well as others from our community of passionate Walt Disney World geeks. I'm so excited you're here listening to our show with us, and I'm excited because I'm going to Disney World this week. And hey, we consider you family, part of our Geekin' family. Come join us every Monday as we share travel tips, resort reviews, and lots of food talk through our live trip reports, interviews with our Geekin' family members about their trips, and special guest roundtables on fun Disney World topics from Geekin' family members all around the world. We take pride in the awesome and positive community we're building in the Geekin' family, so come join us to share in our love for Walt Disney World and each other, and I bet you'll learn something else to try on your next vacation. Hey geeks, how are you doing? I'm getting excited, as you can tell in my voice, that I am going to Disney World this week, but on the show this week, I've got Laura Nothnagel, and it took us a little while to get together to do her trip report, but it was a lot of fun. I had so much fun having her on for the very first time. She's now a super geek, because that's what you are when you come on the show and share your trip report with us. And like I said in the intro, she went to Old Key West, and she brought on 13 family members. So a nice, fun, big trip full of family members. She'll get some tips on how to do that successfully. We talk about food. Can you believe it? The beer garden. Whispering Canyon is a favorite of their families. Beaches and cream. They rope drop the kitchen sink. I do talk about the patch, and that I'm probably not going to be doing the patch for my inner ear and motion sickness problem. You'll hear about that. She gives some reviews of Pizza Rizzo, which I'm glad to hear, because I always say Hollywood Studios is for me a tough place to find something that I enjoy, to get excited to eat at. But I am excited about Santulli Canteen, and she gives some praise to that, and especially the mobile ordering. We talk about snacks like the gingerbread cookie. She had put in a post, I think, out on our Facebook group asking for suggestions on snacks. So she really took advantage of the podcast and our Geekin' family and explored the French bakery. Gelato is the name of the ice cream. I think we forget the name during this recording, but it's gelato is the ice cream that we were referring to. She also talks about the Nutella waffle over at Sleepy Hollow in Magic Kingdom. I'm talking about the weight loss program that I call Pooh to Tigger. I'm a little bit of a Pooh Bear right now, and I want to get back to that lifestyle that is more of a Tigger. So, all right, I'll get started. I got started pretty good this week. I'm pretty proud of it. I got a few more days, 5 more days before I go on vacation. I'll be semi-good when I'm on vacation in Disney World, and then we'll get after that. Well, we ask our regular questions like, what was some of the things you did for the first time? What was overrated or underrated? She also talks about the Halloween party, which she reviews that, and gives some love to the Country Bears, talks about her character meetups, and we close out, I believe, with some of our best tips for going on vacation at Disney World. So what do you say? Let's go on vacation with Laura Nothnagel and her 13 family members down to Walt Disney World. Let's see. Well, this has been a long time coming. I had to apologize to my next guests. I'm so excited to finally have. I think we did a test on Skype a long time ago, but here we go. You may recognize her from her debut and closing performances as the wardrobe in Enchanted Tales with Belle. Her family considers themselves connoisseurs of all Disney cheese. She's going to explain that to me, I think. And her life's goal is to become a resident of Splash Mountain. I like that. Please give a warm Geekin' family welcome to Laura Nothnagel. Hey, Laura.
Hey.
Hey, guys, say hey, geeks.
Hey, geeks. Kurt.
There you go. Did you like my new Kermit the Frog?
That was so appropriate because we are the hugest Disney fans. I mean, everybody's a Disney fan, Muppet fan.
Okay. Yeah, you know one thing we talked about our must-dos coming in January. Got together with Mama and Judy and Ken up at their house. And one of them is I want to see that Muppet Lab over at Epcot.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is something that's not on the program that you got to kind of just wander into, I think around 10 o'clock a.m. at Epcot. So
yes,
I'm excited to see that. It's one of the things I've missed the last few times. Have you seen that?
No, I was going to say you went right for the heart on the first thing because for some reason, because everything else Muppets is at Hollywood Studios, I was thinking it was at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, right.
So I don't know. I'm a good researcher, but I was looking for it in Hollywood Studios and I texted my friend and said, hey, where's
Muppet Lab.
Where's the Muppet Lab? And he said at Epcot. We had just finished with Epcot the day before. So, and we're one park a dayers. So that was a bummer, but it will give us something to look forward to when we go back.
Yeah. Was it our mutual friend, Brian Wall?
It sure was.
Oh, good. I'm disappointed he didn't train you properly. And you missed it here on the podcast too. So
yeah, he led us to our Cronut experience. So we will forgive him.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
but I did miss that one.
Did you fall in love with the Cronut?
Yes.
Oh, good.
I have a 13-year-old swimmer who could just eat the boards off the walls. And Brian had mentioned the Cronut and our lack of parenting, that our son had not experienced one before. And it was all my son could talk about, like leading up to the trip, that he needed to experience a Cronut.
Well, you know, Mom and I adopted him. So if we need to punish him, just let me know. All right.
Nice. Probably like a good regular schedule of punishment would keep him in line.
Well, hey, how was your Christmas?
It was great.
Yeah? We
had a nice, cozy, Christmas. Lots of family in town, so we wind up doing it 3 or 4 times. But
that's good. I know you're in the Chicago area thereabouts. How's your weather? Because it is like frigidly cold, like below zero with the wind chill here in Connecticut.
Yep. That is where we are right now. I call it I can't feel my face degrees at this point. So we are getting a little stir crazy because nobody can play outside right now for more than 10 minutes. But
I know I kind of went dark a little bit, to be honest with you. I've kind of blobbed out the last few days, and we had wanted to get together this week because during the day was a good time for you. And of course I'm working during the day lots of times, but I took the week off. So, but I'm glad we finally got together. Thanks for being so patient.
Yeah, my pleasure.
All right. Well, tell me about I love doing these intros and you get a little insight into our guests, but what's the wardrobe in Enchanted Tales with Belle? Can you remind me?
Yeah, the wardrobe is the opera singer who's just very woo and like off of the charts, just crazy. And that was my little bragging right that I warbled that loudly once and got to play the role of the wardrobe in just the little Enchanted Tales with Belle.
Is that when Belle comes out? Because you're talking about because the wardrobe or the dresser is very animated and part of the show, so you don't have to play it at that point, right?
No, not the play. No, the Enchanted Tales with Belle, the little where you're a part of the story. Yeah.
So when Belle's out there, right?
So at the end they have Belle retelling the tale with Lumiere, and then just at the end they do kind of like a silly parade or something.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
I didn't remember they had the wardrobe in that acting scene. Oh. Well, that's great. And are you a singer? Yeah. Are you a singer?
I am. Yeah.
In what way? Or just like in the shower like me, or in the car?
No, I'm in a fun little bluegrass band, and then I sing worship at my church.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. That's awesome. I could tell when you did that. That was great.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't that touching?
That was fantastic.
My daughter is an actress, and she has been cracking up that she earned the role of a plate the last time we went to Tales with Bells.
Such a prestigious role.
She's like, I'm going to be the best darn plate they ever.
That sounds. Hey, guess when we did our puppet show, we call it Puppitude. Is this? You may have heard us talk about that. My daughter Lindsay and our good friend Judy. We call her Auntie Judy on the show. Of course, they've been on several times, and I was a Christmas tree in the first song of the puppet show, and it's like this big. I painted it and everything. It's pretty, it's probably like 4 feet tall, and it's made of styrofoam. And I danced around. What was the song? Dancing Around the Christmas Tree, I think, was one of the songs that we first did. But yeah, I told her I'm going to be the best Christmas tree you've ever had. They never let me do a part. Yeah. They hardly ever, I do the emceeing for the show, but they hardly ever let me be part of the show. So that was my first time. Maybe there'll be more parts for me now. Well, I love doing and being part of Disney World when I go. It was, I wish I had some of that stuff recorded. Actually, it's part of my intro too, but I was thinking this trip I got coming up, I got to do more of that. Got to. All right. And I want to know, what's some of your favorite cheese in Walt Disney World? And you got to explain that, I guess.
So in case anybody didn't recognize the pun there, cheese, I mean like corny humor or just over the top or over dramatic, not literal cheese, although they're like orange plastic cheese is the best thing ever. But
I was thinking of charcuterie boards when you said that, but dancing in my head. But I like the corny stuff too. What's some of your favorite corny stuff in Walt Disney World?
I think my all-time favorite was the Hoop-Dee-Doo. It's just hilarious. And unfortunately, 2 of my kids are considered adults in Disney now, so I don't know that we'll be able to afford it again for a little bit. But,
it's not a cheap thing to do for a family of 5, right?
No.
I know.
But just that over the top, overly happy, we love it. And it's so funny because we're all a little sarcastic at home, but we just check that at the door at Disney and go for it. So all of the stuff that I love that you guys love, the Country Bears and the Prime Time, just anything that's over the top, we love. So.
All right. Have you ever seen the Electric Water Parade?
Not since I was a kid.
Oh, okay. No. Yeah. If you ever get the chance to, you got to, if you're not staying at the Resort Loop resorts, of course, that's the best opportunity. But if you're at dinner or something, if you do dinner, even at the Polynesian, I'm thinking, right, you do your Ohana and you're there late enough, because that thing comes out like 10 o'clock at night. And talk about cheese and corny. That is top of your kids probably have never seen it, so they'd get a kick out of that.
Yeah.
It's so goofy. All right. And then the last part of your intro, which was a great intro, guys. So take notes from Laura here. She did great here. A Splash Mountain is your favorite ride, I think, right? And why would you want to live there?
Yes. It is just so over the top happy. And the music is stuck in my head for like a month afterwards, much to everybody's delight, I'm sure. It's just, and then the drop is awesome. The whole thing's wonderful. But I remember growing up hearing the tales of Brer Rabbit. My mom would tell them. And so there's that little bit of nostalgia too. But just how do you do? And everything is satisfactual.
I know. It doesn't have everything. It does have everything, doesn't it? It's a happy ride for sure. It does.
It is. It's like the best of Disney. Yeah.
Yeah, the animation. I'm a little disappointed. It's in refurb. A lot of time, this time of year, coming up into January, I can always remember.
It was on our trip.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, when was your trip?
We went October 15th was our first day.
Okay. So.
And...
I'm not that far behind. It's like a couple of months ago. I didn't. Wow, it was down like the whole time you were there, huh?
It was,
Bummer.
And I knew it was going to be, but I always had that little hope.
You know what? I don't recall it being refurbed more than once. I know it was always January because I traditionally was going to conferences in January, but it's supposed to open our last day there, and so.
Oh, good.
If all goes well, sometimes they'll open a little earlier when it's on that longer refurb.
I think they put out worst case.
Yeah.
So that you'd rather be happy than disappointed.
I'm thinking the same thing, Laura. So I got some hope that I might get in there earlier. But so tell us about your family unit. Who went on this trip?
Well, my immediate family is my husband of 18 years, Phil, and our 9, 11, and 13-year-olds. So the 2 big ones are boys and the little ones are girl.
Oh, cute.
We're huge. Well, they are huge Star Wars fans. I'm a huge Muppets fan. But then we also went with our extended family unit of his sisters and their spouses and his mom. So altogether, there were 13 of us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Are you guys experienced Disney World trippers?
My family is.
Okay.
Yeah. It was my in-laws' very first time, and that was very entertaining. And that kind of adds... It's kind of like looking at the world through the eyes of a child, you get to see everything for the first time through their eyes again. So
nice.
That was really neat. But we knew better than to try to keep all 13 of us together all the time because that would be insane. We have different interests and that would just slow us down. And
so good for you. Yeah.
Yeah. We met for fireworks and meals and special rides here and there, but.
So you split up quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. It's good strategy when you got a big gang.
Yeah.
Right.
We were laughing because the first 2 rides that we took my in-laws on, as their introduction to Magic Kingdom, there was great debate in my family, what are the 2 rides? So geeks, think about that for a minute. What 2 rides would you do, right? Yeah. If you want to introduce somebody to Disney World.
Yeah.
But I chose Pirates.
Yeah.
And Small World.
Okay.
And so I didn't realize until we were done with the second one that they were both boat rides. And his mom's like, oh, so it's all just boat rides here.
Can't win, huh? I guess.
Yeah. They're not huge ride people. So those were the 2 they did. They were it's all about boats at Disney. Okay.
I suppose it depends on the audience too, what those 2 rides would be.
Yeah.
Whether you're doing Fantasyland kind of hard if they're, a lot of little kids. And you got to hit one of the classics for sure. Like Pirates, or I would say, we got so much to talk about here.
Yeah.
All right. And so 13, that's a good crowd. How'd things work out? Were you happy have you gone on trips with them before or large family before?
We had never done all of us together before. It was really nice. It was fun to share, special experiences together and to split off here and there. It wasn't quite as together-y as I thought it might be because it just couldn't be. But some really special memories were made.
Oh, good. Do you remember anything in particular?
There wasn't much discussion time.
Anything in particular that was kind of special because it was family?
There was one of our favorite restaurants is Beer Garden. Again, over the top. We just love the noise and the cheese and the ticky tacky, hoy, hoy, hoy,
Get into it.
So my father-in-law is Nothnagel, very German.
Oh, yeah.
And so we took him and just those little things that come up because you're in the experience. He was talking about, I think it's called Spätzle.
Spätzle.
Potato.
Spätzle.
The potato pasta. He was just talking about, he would just reminisce things we'd never heard about his grandmother having Sunday suppers and shredding potatoes and squeezing them in the towel to dry them, and just all the food he said was dead on. It was very authentic, he thought, and reminded him of that. So it was special. And then him and the granddaughters got on the floor and polkaed a little bit. And so that was just one of those magic Disney moments that I will never forget.
Oh, great. Yeah. World Showcase is good for that. Yeah. We've got German running through especially my wife's mother's.
Yeah.
Right off the boat, German. And so, we've got a warm place for Germany there too. We're going to do that Beer Garden actually on our trip coming up.
Very nice.
I like to go.
We do it every time.
Do you? Well,
and we also found out we had a German waiter who told us that our last name, we knew it means without nails, so we assumed there was a carpentry background.
Yeah.
But he said it's actually a slang expression there that means kind of that's the last, the needle that. What am I saying? You know what I mean? The straw that broke the camel's back, or And so he said, they say Nothnagel.
That's great.
That was funny to learn. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Isn't it so much fun to talk to the cast members, especially in World Showcase? And
it is, and it's another one of those things if you're in a rush that you'll totally miss. So it's a good thing to remember. My
wife Margita, I was talking to this. I just had my annual physical with my doctor, and I don't know, we were talking about all kinds of stuff. He was really in a mood to talk, but he actually he's not German. He's Hungarian, I think he said, but he was really interesting. He went and learned German. And I was telling him how my wife, she's from a German family. And when she was a kindergartner, when she went to school, this is, going back when she was in kindergarten, and they were not really, what's the word? They weren't nice about learning multiple languages, being bilingual. They actually frowned upon it, maybe. And, she would go into kindergarten and say some words, how they point to things and say, what is this? And she would use some German words like Hund is a dog. And, and they scolded her and brought her parents in to say, hey, this kid's going to learn English.
Yeah. So
she's always been a little bit not too crazy about speaking German, but she totally understands it. So I'd love it when she's speaking with, I'm gonna encourage her when we're down there to like converse with one of the wait staff there. Yeah.
Oh, they'll love it. They light up. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. That's my sister-in-law. We've gone on vacation with their family and she likes to speak German. So she'll do that. All right. Let's one of the things, Laura, people love to hear about are the resorts. So I want to do some detail on the resorts.
Okay.
And where you stayed. So where'd you stay?
We stayed at Old Key West.
Did you?
We did. The trip came to be because my brother-in-law is a vacation club member who had some points that were going to expire. So
nice.
And I think his father shared them or something, but they very generously gifted us with a room. So we just went last year, but that's why we kind of.
See, family's good for something.
Yeah. Yes. And it was wonderful.
Was it a 2-bedroom?
They had, the 2-bedroom villa.
Yeah. And
so then my unit had a studio. I think it's called a studio, deluxe studio.
Yeah.
Where we still had the fridge and the microwave, but they had like the whole as big as my house condo thing going.
Yeah.
So we popped over there to do laundry or to hang out a little bit.
All right. Did you ever stay there before?
It's funny. I did in college once and I'd forgotten. I talked to my friend because.
Where did we stay?
Yeah, I'm still a do or die parker. Like I'm there open to close. So sometimes I kind of forget about where I stay.
Well, Laura, I kind of forget some of the things that happened in college too. So I understand.
Yeah, I wasn't even going to get into that.
We won't go there. But I'm excited to hear that because we're going in January for one of our weeks is going to be there. Looking forward to trying it out. Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah. I asked the kids what they remembered about it or what they liked about it. And it's funny that my 9-year-old said it was very clean.
That's your daughter?
Cracked me up. But yeah.
Well, that's a girl
I think
thing.
they watch me too closely. I'm always the one to like run in and check the mattress and throw the bedspread in the closet.
It was very clean. That's good. Well, that's good to know.
It was very clean, very plush. The beds are super comfortable.
Nice. Yeah, it's known in DVC to be one of the larger rooms too. Did you notice that even with the deluxe studio?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, there was just a little extra breathing room in there.
And it was interesting that it was the first DVC. And so I'm excited to stay there. So what were some of the best features of staying at the Old Key West? I'm thinking of some. So let me hear if you see.
Yeah. Well, for one thing, it's super quiet. They kind of do a good job of staggering the entrances around a little bit and spreading out the property, it felt like. So even though the park was very crowded, so I know a lot of people were there that time of year and everything, we barely ever saw anybody else, and we rarely heard anybody else.
Yeah. Even in the food courts? They have a food court? What do they have for? What is the food there?
Yeah, we actually didn't do much eating there. There's Olivia's, which is a charming little cafe.
Yep. We actually, this is how it kind of started because I don't know what made me think of this because you don't hear it on our podcast very often, but somebody had mentioned Olivia's somewhere. I had heard that, and I was really struggling to pick my restaurant because we always have everyone in our party kind of say, what's the restaurant you want to go to? And I picked Olivia's, and that's kind of where it rolled. And then I said, you know what? When availability came up for the second week, we did that. But anyways.
Yeah. Well, the banana bread French toast there is supposed to be the stuff of legend. So.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
I would try it.
It's kind of like the fare is a little bit of everything, right? Like a little seafood, a little bit of American burgers and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. If I remember. Yeah. Is there a quick service there?
There are There's one by the pool with really basic stuff. And then I think there was another one, but I didn't get to it.
Okay. All right.
Their lounge is the Gurgling Suitcase, which just cracks me up. That's the best name ever, isn't it?
Yeah, my wife just mentioned that when we were chatting over at Auntie Judy's house. I was like, okay, run that one by me again.
Yeah.
The Gurgling Suitcase. That's cool.
There's supposed to be something about with the prohibition, smuggling bottles in a suitcase so you'd hear the noise or whatever.
Oh, I like that. Was it a nice lounge? Did you try it?
Yeah, we kind of did a quick breeze through because the kids were there.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry. I didn't explore the resort super thoroughly. But
did you try the pool?
The kids loved the pool.
Yeah.
There were activities going, huge. The sandcastle slide.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, yeah. The deluxes usually have a decent slide.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then there were several little private pools. So my extended family enjoyed kind of having a pool to themselves. Right. But my kids wanted to check out the big pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Did you try one of the, and I never thought about this for Old Key West, but you've got access via boat to Disney Springs, right?
Yeah, we didn't do that this trip.
Ah, okay. No. Yeah, that's one thing.
We did do that last year at Caribbean Beach, and that was nice. Caribbean Beach.
Well, there's no boat not from Caribbean Beach. You mean to
Disney Springs, wasn't there?
Nope. That'd be a good one, though. Not from Caribbean Beach, from Port Orleans.
Okay. Well, then just edit that out.
Yeah. No. I better go check, but I'm pretty sure.
We've done the boat. I thought it was last year. I don't know.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
All right. So the room was a good deal. And how are the buses from there in traveling?
The buses are as good as any Disney buses I've had. I can be a control freak about getting there in the morning.
Yeah.
And we did have our car. So the mornings I wanted to be there an hour before. We just drove.
Okay.
But every time, there was only, I think, one time where our bus it said it was coming and then all of a sudden it wasn't coming. But every other time the buses were within 15 or probably 15 minutes, really. So then they were pretty good. And
cool. All right.
Always clean, polite, air conditioned.
All right. Let's talk about food, Laura. Let's hit your, did you do a lot of ADRs for this trip?
We did, maybe 4. Our goal this time, we had just gone last year, and it's getting really fun as the kids are getting older. We can just go and go and go. I think we all get manic at Disney, so we didn't want to do a whole lot of just sitting.
You're a good age for, just like you said, you can go hard, right?
It's so fun. We go hard. And I hadn't tried a lot of the snacks because the meals are so big that we were usually full. Yeah. So we said we were going to do a snackier time this time.
Okay.
And
did you
shout out to the geeks because I put on the Facebook group, what are your favorite Disney snacks? And I got like a great list back. So then the kids and I are like going over this list.
Oh, yeah.
And we had snack goals.
So was this a sit down? How many sit down restaurants versus the quick service? Was it mostly quick service then?
Let's see. I would say, we still probably we did Beaches and Cream, Beer Garden, Be Our Guest. I don't know where we count that. We probably count that as quick service.
Yeah.
Whispering Canyon, which was a recommendation from Brian Wall because we love Disney cheese. And that was probably the most fun this trip. I don't know. I'm going to say a lot of things are the most fun and then remember something that was
I've heard
more fun.
It's funny. You haven't heard this recording yet, but there's a trip report I just did recently. And I think the last one I did as far as recording wise, and Whispering Canyon has not hit. I think I get mixed reports for there. So tell me what you liked about Whispering Canyon.
Okay. Well, those people are wrong.
Ah, good. I kind of agree with you because I've done it once, but it's been a while, and they just weren't big into barbecue. So
the actual. I don't know. Sometimes I think the food is almost secondary. The food is always good. I'm not super duper picky. I mean, I appreciate great food, but it was just like nice barbecue. The cornbread was like cake, which was delicious, we thought. But I could see if like you're a true Southerner, no real cornbread, how it would be off-putting. But we loved it. But our main thing was just the whole experience. Our waiter was an actor who had been there for a long time, just a huge, larger-than-life personality. And it was just, the whole ketchup gag. The kids were dying laughing at the ketchup thing. I don't know if I should ruin it, but
You want, yeah,
Make sure you
okay.
ask
Spoiler
for
alert, because you got to tell me, because I've heard this and I don't recall it. Yeah, so
Okay.
if you don't want to hear this,
So
then
when-
give up a couple seconds. But yeah, tell me what's the gag with the ketchup?
Oh, it's so cute. So when you need ketchup, which you do if you have kids and you're dining at Disney World a lot of the time, right? There's fries.
French fries, right?
All
Yeah.
the time. Yeah. And so when you need ketchup, you have to yell out, "We need ketchup." And the kids from every table bring their bottle of ketchup to your table. Like they come running. So all of a sudden you have like 18 half full bottles of ketchup on your table.
You know, that probably, I bet you that happened by accident, that gag.
Yeah.
Right? So I doubt that they staged that. That must have just, yeah. That's interesting. I love that. That's cool.
And it was a riot. Then my kids are like sitting on the edge of their chairs waiting for somebody else to need ketchup so they could, be the runners. And
well, I
and then,
think
of
you're
course,
right.
You have to remember to keep one, but
I think you're right. If as long as everyone knows that there's, it's a crazy family atmosphere. I love family style. I don't know.
Yes.
Is there anywhere else in the world where you go, they feed you like family style, where they bring you food? If you like something in particular, they keep bringing it. And when I say they bring it, I mean
they bring it.
they overbring it most of the time.
They do.
Yeah.
Yes. And they keep the kids family style is great. So you're not running back and forth to the buffet. I remember when I had toddlers, you're constantly going back for like one breadstick. And so family style is great for that too. They had little horse races where the kids are going around the edges with wooden horses. So that kind of kept the younger ones engaged. Yeah. One of the kids' favorite jokes that they remember now are really sassy waiter had a lady one table over who loved to just, rib him the whole time. She was just kind of teasing him. And he found out it was her birthday. So he came out and loudly sang a beautiful happy birthday to her, holding a cupcake that was lit. And then he pulls out the candle and just shoves the cupcake in his mouth after he's done singing.
Wow.
And my boys lost it. They were on the floor. It was so funny.
Oh, that's good. They're having fun with this because they're getting close to teenagers, Laura. So hopefully you can keep entertaining them at Disney World.
That's the best thing about Disney. There's no eye rolling in Disney.
That's right. No whining. Yeah. How about no whining? I know I've had that with, and any other restaurants were there any new ones that you did that kind of stood out for you?
The Beaches and Cream. That was super exciting. Yeah. I had been trying to get an ADR for that and was having no luck. Surprisingly, I don't know.
Okay.
But
it's small though.
The reservation.
It's a good point. It's a good point. It is popular, but it's small. So that's the hard part about that one. So you do want to get an ADR if you can. Yeah. Did you finally score one then?
So I used the reservation finder through Touring Plans.
Oh yeah.
And I got a call the night before that it had opened up. One time we were buying new tires a week before, and by the time I got on to grab it, it was gone. But this time I got it the night before and we nabbed it.
They email you,
we
right? They don't call you.
Yep.
Yeah.
They text you.
They text you. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. What time? Was it a good time and everything?
So it was perfect. It was, now I forget if it was 11 or 11:30, but it wound up being the very first reservation of the day.
Lunch,
so,
yeah. I like that time.
Yeah. One of those fun little pixie dust moments when we came in, because we were the very first ones of the day. They announced us and cheered for us and stuff because we got to rope drop Beaches and Cream.
Wow. I didn't know they did that. I've been there early too. And I don't recall being announced. Yeah. What was, I mean, I love the atmosphere there, but what was good? Did you remember eating something decent there?
Yeah, we had been training and planning and looking forward to the kitchen sink for ages.
Oh, nice.
Because we went the year before and we didn't get into Beaches and Cream. And so we had been really building this up for a long time. So,
did it deliver?
It sure did. It was a magic experience.
How many people are on the sink? How many people did you get?
There are 5 people in our family that went. We slayed the sink. We just kind of split sandwiches to be polite beforehand.
Yes.
we were there for the sink and we did it, and I'm proud.
Oh, so you had a couple of the sandwiches, then you went for the kitchen sink. We did. They ring the bells and all the sirens and all that stuff go off?
Yep. Yeah. They did a whole production. And I don't know if it's a running joke they do every time with the whipped cream. Do you know? Yeah.
Okay. Every time I've seen
Every time he says it's a whole can of whipped cream, and everybody in the restaurant knew to say a whole can, and he said, yes, a whole can.
Yeah, I don't remember that part, but thank you for reminding me. We do have that on our list. I got to get everyone psyched up to do the kitchen sink. Did you put it away? Did you finish it? Did you lick the bowl or what?
We finished it.
Nice.
There's like a lot of sludge left at the bottom, and my husband and I were out at that point, but my kids grabbed straws.
Oh, God. You did it right. Yeah. So I guess the whole gang didn't get invited to the to the Beaches and Cream because we couldn't get a reservation for 13, right?
I think they were still filtering into town at that point. So we came in a day earlier. We left ourselves room because we actually drove 20 hours. But
oh, wow, yeah. You're about the same distance as we are, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about 20 hours drive too.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow, did you drive straight through?
Well, we did. So we left ourselves room in case we needed to stop, but we wound up just going on like Disney adrenaline. And
you're a troop. I can't do that. I just can't drive like that. But good for you. You can do it.
Yeah. So we got into town and grabbed a budget hotel room for our first night, and then kind of really started the trip the next day.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah. We still went to Disney Springs that night, though. But
oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's good. Yeah. I totally recommend for people, especially if you're driving. But that first day, even when you fly in, we get up at 3:00 in the morning, something crazy.
Yeah.
By the time my wife takes Dramamine. Oh, listen to this, Laura. I'm so excited. I scored. No one's going to hear this till, I don't know when this is going to, I think this will air. Will this air before we go? Maybe not. But I got the patch at the doctor.
Nice.
He gave me he was a little bit reluctant, which is kind of goofing on me a little bit. I don't know. I'll see how, I know I had our friend Barry and Jeff McCartney, they used it and it worked for them. So I'm hoping that the nauseous rides, but he was saying I might feel a little goofy sometimes. And
I was going to say, you might want to try it out once before you go.
Yeah.
Make sure it doesn't make you a zombie for 2 days or something.
I got to find somewhere I can spin around in my living room and see if it works.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right. Tell me this is great about food. I mean, we only talk about 2 restaurants. Any quick services? Someone asked on the Facebook group about my favorite quick services in all the parks. The one I struggle with, I don't know if you can answer. If you can't answer this, that's okay. But the one on my mind right now is Hollywood Studios. I'm like, I just have a hard time coming up with something. Yeah. I don't know. How about your quick service? Anything that kind of stood out for you?
Just at Hollywood or everywhere?
If you have one for Hollywood, but everywhere, yeah. Okay,
well, Hollywood Studios, there's the basic kind of stuff that is everywhere.
Yeah, it's a burger joint.
Good, but I actually combed through like guidebooks this time, highlighting what I wanted to try everywhere and things. We tried Pizza Rizzo because I'm a huge Muppets fan.
Okay. Yeah, what'd you think?
I would say snacks are so fun at Disney anyway that we wound up splitting pizzas at Pizza Rizzo so that we could just snack more. So we had
That's lunch. A good strategy. I like that.
Yeah. It was $10 for a pizza that's the size of your plate and a little side salad. And so we did
How was the pizza there?
It was good.
Judy liked it there too, I think she said.
Yeah.
Did you go upstairs? I heard that going upstairs is a fun place to go.
Yeah, it's really cute. It looks like a wedding banquet. With the little dance floor in the middle, so a couple of the kids got up and danced.
All right.
There's disco music going. And,
all right.
And nobody seems to know about upstairs yet, so it was totally uncrowded, which was lovely. Yeah.
I like that about Columbia Harbor House, too. There's a spot up there that
same.
If you get up there early, it's not too bad. Yeah, any other standout for quick service?
Sautuli Canteen in Pandora is just a whole nother level.
I'm glad
we need something beyond quick service for the night because the food was phenomenal. It was better than any sit down.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that because you might have heard us talk about Lindsay and I. We were there for the preview for Pandora, and I was we had a 2-hour time slot at 9 to 11 a.m. and it was breakfast, and I was really looking forward. I had read all those menus too, and it looked really interesting and something unique that they've not done before, and so I'm. Yeah, we're going to do that, I think, our first full day, Sautuli Canteen.
And it's not a huge secret anymore, but the ordering on the app is amazing.
Yep, everybody's got to try
There was a line that was 45 minutes, and we just kind of walked by cringing because everybody was staring daggers at us.
I know.
Walked right up and got our food.
You're not the first one that said that. Why have people not figured out mobile ordering yet? Laura, you know what it is? Here's my theory then, because how many times are you in Disney World and you see people in these long lines and wondering, these people obviously did not plan this trip. Do they not know about the Fast Pass program?
Yeah.
It baffles me that, and when I talk to people at work or something, they'll come up to me for advice and stuff. And that little bit of advice that you give people really goes a long way. I don't know what, anyways, but that's my soapbox. I think they get
overwhelmed because it is a lot, but yes, I get very cringy in conversations when people say, oh, we went to Disney for a couple of days and we didn't really like it. But then I find out they didn't make any reservations. So they just stood in line for an hour for everything they did.
So true. So true.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Where was I? Anything else you did a lot of snacks. So any snacks that you heard recommendations from or that you really enjoyed?
We had lots of recommendations from the geeks. So we kind of went down the list. We tried the gingerbread cookie that somebody recommended. I sent her a picture because it was so nice on the thread. And Holly told us about the bakery in France that I'd always meant to get to, and everything there was amazing.
Good. Yeah. Someone asked, I was talking about the quick service and all the places. I said, Sunshine Seasons in Epcot is good. But then anything in World Showcase is I like the pick and there's desserts and of course there's beautiful drinks and stuff. Yeah. So first time using the France, France has got
Boulange Patisserie or whatever it is.
Nice job there, Laura. I'm impressed.
My high school French just paid off right there.
just came out of the back.
Then the Artisan de Glace, the ice cream place. Yeah. My son, my 11-year-old is obsessed with anything coconut. So he had been dreaming about, they have this white chocolate coconut
glace.
I don't know if it's, is it ice cream or is it more like, what is ice cream like?
My wife's going to kill me because it's, she loves that stuff. What's it called? Oh, well, it'll come.
I know the fancy Italian word for it is what I was thinking. Exactly,
I was too. Yeah, yes. It's not coming. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, and all the geeks are screaming the answer right now.
Sorry, guys. Where are you when we need you? Yeah.
What is that called? But anyway, he loved it. He had been looking forward to it, so that was really fun. We all split the Nutella waffle once just to say we had tried it, and the kids were so obsessed with it that they had it for dinner one night because we're in Disney World. What the heck? They each had their own Nutella waffle for dinner one night.
Good point.
And that was probably the best night.
Have they not had Nutella before?
I think they might have had Nutella. It's not.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother thing. Why we decided chocolate frosting is a breakfast food. I never buy Nutella, but in Disney World anything goes, and they were loving it. And just the fresh berries on there in October to have still flavorful fresh berries with it was just perfect.
I've got a little bit of an allergy to what's the nut in Nutella?
Oh, hazelnut.
Hazelnut. Yeah. Sometimes it makes my mouth kind of. It gives me hives sometimes, but I love
maybe don't go for it then.
It's not a favorite of mine, but I love nuts, but that particular one, but
the warm waffle with the melty frosting,
you probably know I love the sweet and spicy chicken sandwich there.
My husband had that and loved it.
I forgot about that when I was answering that Facebook question. That is really good. That's at the Liberty Square. What's that place called? The Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow. Yes. And then we had to get the legendary cinnamon roll from Gaston's.
Did you see? I don't know if you were looking at the Facebook group today, but someone had a picture today because it's the Christmas week now, which is the busiest week. Did you see the line that was coming out of there? Yeah, I was like, "Are you kidding me? Wow!" Yeah, it's like an hour wait to get.
But I would wait in it too.
But they had it with
priorities.
It was like a holiday glaze on top with red.
Yeah,
it looked really festive. Yeah. Did you not have that before?
No, we hadn't had that.
Yeah. What'd you think of that one?
So I had been doing no carb for 3 months before we went. So it was a divine experience.
Like the angels must have sang when you...
Yeah, and I was warned that you might have trouble going from no carb to carb, but I was totally happy.
You broke out. Yeah, I hear you. I'm a cinnamon. I'm a connoisseur. Speaking of connoisseurs, cinnamon buns are my thing, baby, as Austin Powers says.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my thing. And that one, it's a lot of air and stuff, but nice, good stuff. What else?
That sometimes the atmosphere is half the joy.
Hey, it's I'm not starting to diet until I'm going to try to be good for the next couple of weeks after my vacation here. But when I go, and then I go 2 weeks to Disney World. Then after that, I'm going to start getting back into shape. But
I'd lost 50 pounds since I went last year. So
good for you.
Yeah.
How'd you do it?
A different experience.
What was your secret?
No carbs, nothing fun, lots of veggies.
Yeah. All right. Then I'm going to get back onto it. We've had a little Facebook group of support that I'll have to get rolling again too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's called our Poo to Tigger group.
Yeah, nice. Poo to Tigger. Nice. Yeah.
I got to get that revived.
Yes. I'm just peeking through my notes, but speaking of low carb, I'm sure the peanut butter jelly shake at 50 prime time.
Yeah, like my doctor said, no ice cream when I was there the other day.
It's a shake.
Oh, right. Oh, that is, but we were talking about Hollywood Studios, picking around there. Mom said the Fairfax, what is it called? Fairfax Fair has some decent stuff, some barbecue kind of stuff, which is decent. But yeah, we did snacking, we did pizza Rizzo, and then we always do prime time because it's just so fun. Because you love cheese. We love cheese, and we did have a waitress who didn't really play along this time. Oh, the guy in Whispering Canyon. Play along. Oh, all right. The guy in Whispering Canyon kind of overdid it for you, I guess. Because we took my in-laws to that, so we were like, we had been talking it up. About, right, sure. Because last year my husband plows through his pop, so they brought out a pitcher of pop and a long straw and told him to leave him alone, so they didn't have to come out again? Yeah, stuff like that, usually the eat your vegetables. And that's a place, though, I always get the show. That's interesting. Yeah. That wasn't as... Yeah. And after she did call my mother-in-law lady, which my kids thought was hilarious, but that was about the extent of it. Oh, well. That's too bad. Because, isn't it just when you start talking up something that it falls flat? Yeah, I know. I'm like, of course, I had to be building up this one thing. Yeah, right. That's the one thing we all say. I do a podcast and brag about stuff, and then people come in and say, I don't really like that. Meh. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Well, any lounges, any drinks? Are you guys, do you like to have an adult drink or even? Not so much with the kids, really. Yeah. So, I did get to see the lounge. Well, not that kind of lounge, but I got to see the DVC lounge over Figment. Oh. Because my brother-in-law's a member, so he took me up to see it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys are living the life. I know. They're doing great. So nice. They're doing much better with the little perks. We're actually going to do, they're having a party at Magic Kingdom, a nighttime thing that's just for DVC people. That's free. Like, nice. That's like bringing it. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Yeah, that's a nice little breakaway. And was it warm in October? It was brutal. Really? Yeah. Like I was so excited to go in a time when I thought we'd get to wear jeans and stuff, but the heat index was 100. Wow. Yeah. The first day we went was the Halloween party, and the heat index was 100, and I had scarecrow makeup on. Yeah. And it just was all melted down my face. I was zombie scarecrow by the end of the night. Oh. That's unusual. A little heat wave. That was a little rough. The crowds in the heat were way more than expected. It was probably the most crowded I've been there, and I've been. Yeah. What do you think? Summer before I knew better. So. Yeah. What brought the crowds in October? We're guessing it might have been reschedulers from the hurricane. Oh, but, yeah. Yeah. This is good for people. Our Halloween party was sold out, and usually only one or two, right by Halloween sell out. Yeah. So. Yeah. Well, I think just had this conversation with someone was asking, should I go? They were rescheduling something, and they were thinking going Thanksgiving week or Christmas week, but they were worried about the crowds. And we're like, the first thing we said was, there's crowds all the time. It's really hard these days because Disney does such a great job, but they do with their promotions and events and exactly, the discount things, and then people will take advantage of that. So you're always going to have crowds. You always got to use the strategies. Yeah, but I've always really used Touring Plans, their crowd calendar. Yeah. And this is the first time it let me down. It wasn't accurate? We always find some random week where, between spring break or whatever. Like we were there the last 3 or 4 times for the Flower Festival. Yeah. And we would just hit the week that they said to hit, and it was great. So I think you're probably right, though, with the hurricane thing. That's something that would have thrown them off. Yeah. Good stuff. All right. Hey, I've got a bunch of questions here that I like using now for my trip report. So I'm going to keep going down through. Anything that you did for the first time on this trip that was fun?
Yeah, we did with the Whispering Canyon. What else did we do for the first time? I wrote it down. Let's see. Oh, the great moments in history, but only the American parts.
Yes. Isn't that great? That's a great song. Yeah, so you're a Muppet fan, so you must have been tickled to see that.
Yes, and it runs a few times a day in
Liberty Square.
Liberty Square. So it's just it really adds a neat just background to your day to, you sit and watch it once, but it goes off a few times and it's just,
isn't it great?
Adds to the magic. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. And did you see both shows?
And we stumbled in, when we stumbled in for the Halloween party, that was the very first thing happening. So nice. It was so perfect.
Oh, I'm glad you got to see that because it's really good. And it's one of those things they added that they didn't have to add.
Yeah.
And I think it's fantastic. I love the song.
I think they call them a diversion, right? When it's not like a full attraction, but it's just going. But it just adds to the atmosphere.
I don't know if they do, but I like that name. I'll go with you there. That's great. Yeah, and it's that fascinates me. I don't know if you notice this. I always watch people. You ever see people just kind of walk by and not even know it's there?
What's happening?
Yeah. They're ignoring it, trying to be cool. That's good stuff. All right. Yeah. What else? Yeah. Anything else that kind of stood out? As
traveling with our whole extended family was new, and it was really fun to share, memories. We met one of the roller coaster chicken aunts to do rock and roller coaster. We arranged our fast passes at the same time and dragged her on. Just have a hilarious picture of her screaming like she's going to die.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. When you got the family member that's not done the more intense rides. Yeah. And you can get them on there. And I've had that. We did that with Judy last time on the Tower of Terror. So I know exactly. And if the picture taken there of her is legendary in Geek and Family.
Perfect.
It's still it's still my favorite. It's just falling back and her mouth is wide open and screaming and whole hair, just horror. But,
that's the best.
I know. Did you get one of the, I'll never forget the time Mama went on that ride for the first time because she's not necessarily an intense rider. But when her thing was if I'm going to Disney World, it's my first time. I am so excited about this. She loves everything Disney. I am going to ride every last thing. I don't care what it is. And, but when she ever got off that ride, white as a ghost, the face, I'll never forget that image in my mind. We laughed the whole time too. And then Judy's face was exactly the same when we did that with her. So, perfect. Yeah. I love that.
My friend and I have a picture on there in college where we decided to just cross our legs and lean forward and look super bored. So everybody in the picture is screaming and we're just sitting there.
I love it. There's one on Twitter, this woman, what's it? Her nickname or something is the bored lady. She's or the angry lady. She's going down on, I think, Splash Mountain. Has got that face. It's priceless.
I'll have to look for that.
All right.
Yeah, it's become a Disney thing that's really fun. People know the cameras are there. So on Dinosaur, we had one lady who got out a map and looked like she was looking at her map while we're all screaming.
That's good. I like that one.
Yeah, it's funny.
Or Lindsay, who never...
So that's a little tip. Scan the pictures when you get off the rides because there's always a comedian.
Oh, good tip. Yes.
Yeah, because we always just look for ourselves, but we learned to start looking for the hams.
Look at the other goofy stuff. Or the one, Splash Mountain, Lindsay never showed her face until she was about 12 years old.
Oh.
All right. Yeah. Anything else that kind of stood out? Because we always have those. I always write down the things I've never done and want to do for the first time. Yeah.
All of Pandora.
Right.
New and amazing. And
everybody enjoyed Pandora?
We did. Yeah, we loved Flights of Passage, and we wound up actually, and you guys know what a big deal it is to change your plans because you make them months in advance, but we wound up switching to do one more Animal Kingdom day so we could do it again.
Oh, good for you.
Because we loved it so much.
So you weren't able to get another fast pass there, could you?
We were not able to get another fast pass, and we kind of lucked into the one that we got. It was one of those things where on a board somebody said, some just opened up in October.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Yeah. Right.
So then I put it on the Geek page, and a few people grabbed them then too, which it's like, so fun to pass it on. The whole thing is just sharing the joy, isn't it?
I know. And I think they expanded the hours or something, like by an hour, and then there were more available, something like that. But I remember that. That's good for you. Glad for the Facebook group to help out with that too. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you pay attention, you can feel even the dragon is breathing between your legs.
Yeah.
It expands. And when he does something that would cause more exertion, he takes a big breath. And it's just so cool. My daughter was saying it felt real.
I hope I get to enjoy it this time with my patch.
Oh, I hope you do too. Yeah.
That'd be so cool if I could.
That's so cool.
I know I could just enjoy it for what it is instead of, yeah. Awesome. And did you wait in long line for that then? The second time?
The second time we rope dropped it, oh gosh, I think we still waited maybe almost an hour, but 40 minutes, it's still way better than obviously the 4 hours.
Yeah, 40 minutes would be like nothing if you could.
Yeah.
Was the queue, do you remember anything in the queue? Was the queue decent then? Kept you interested?
Well, that was the only bummer because we rope dropped it. I don't think they opened all the queue yet because it was only a 40-minute line, and we were out onto the bridge to Africa, so we didn't get to snake through the lab and see everything. I think they just kind of had a straight shot open.
All right.
So then when you fast pass it, you don't get to see it. So
right. Good. You got on it. All right.
That's one advantage to waiting in line for 2 hours.
Yeah, I guess. Nice positive spin on that, Laura.
Right.
Well, all right.
The whole land is stunning. You really feel like you are in nature they have speakers, I'm going to guess, throughout the bushes where you can hear different animals going by you.
I love that.
I mean, just in your nature, you cringe what was that?
I think this trip we were talking about where I try to do this. I just be more observant of all the little things. And when you're there as an adult with just couples too, it'll be just us where we can, hopefully mom says we're going to go slow this time. We'll see. I don't quite believe it yet, but just kind of we're going to definitely do dusk at Pandora to try to just see the luminescence stuff too. But
yes, that is one thing we missed that I regret, and my daughter was saying she regretted today but again, it's something to look forward to for next time, the whole bioluminescence.
Yep, there always is.
Because we just weren't there at night, and we wanted to get to Rivers of Light and get to our reservation.
Yeah. So, hey, tell me, was there anything you thought was overrated? Something that something we talked about at the podcast that you did, and it was
I don't remember you talking about it a lot on the podcast, but I kind of feel like Rivers of Light was overrated.
All right, I've heard that before.
Okay, good. Because I'm sorry to say it, but my husband agreed. You want to see it once to say you've seen it and to see it, but it's just kind of, I didn't feel it was on par with the other nighttime shows that just give me chills.
Yeah, my theory with
boats
that,
and projections.
My theory with that is that the people who are looking for excitement of fireworks and bombs going off and fire and brimstone, they go to Rivers of Light expecting that, I guess, because they're used to that, and then that's not what it is. So,
no, you're right. They couldn't be as big and loud in Animal Kingdom because they're animals. But I don't know. And I did say, too, I had 3 people with their cell phone or iPad screens right in front of me, blocking my view. So that kind of takes some of the charm away, too.
There is that,
I actually had to ask the guy in front of me, I can only see your screen, sir. Can you please put it down? And he did for a minute. And then,
Did it? Oh, well. Yeah, don't you love that? All right. Yeah. So. How about something that you thought was underrated? Tough one. Underrated.
Well, definitely Pizza Rizzo. I'd heard bad reviews, and I thought it was delightful.
Oh, good.
I mean, it was, it's a quick service, but the prices were amazing for Disney. Really good.
That's good. Yeah, right.
Throwing in a side salad with pizza is wonderful because my kids hadn't seen a vegetable in a couple of days. So.
Well, that's good.
The fry, right?
Yeah, right. I like that.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Did you guys do? I thought I said. Did you guys? I was gonna say, did you do something that was extra, like a dessert party or reservation for something, or Did you do
We
the
did the
Halloween
Not
party?
So Scary Halloween
Yeah.
party. We'd never done that before, and that was really fun. It was the first thing we did, and I don't know if I would do it as the very first thing I did again, because at least for us, we go, it's always like at least a year between our trips, and it takes a little bit, I think, to reorient yourself. Do you know what I mean? So I felt like we were wasting precious party time just kind of reorienting ourselves.
Okay. Oh, you mean you're kind of lost in the park a little bit?
Yeah, I guess. Or prioritizing. I mean, I had a plan, but and again, it was super duper crowded because it was sold out, so it was hard to even move in a lot of the areas.
Okay, yeah. Were you able to do the trick or treating?
We did a little bit of trick or treating, but the lines for that were quite long. So then we kind of said, with what we're spending on the party, we could get a wheelbarrow full of candy. So let's focus on, other things. So we did do the parade is the best parade I've ever seen. So fun.
Wow. That's a big statement there.
The Boo to You parade. We loved it from the Headless Horseman to the end. But they had the hitchhiking ghosts from the Haunted Mansion were dancing in it. And we were staring at them. We could not figure out if they were animatronic or people, because I think they were people, but their moves were so perfectly jerky that, we could not decide. And the grave diggers scraping their shovels with the sparks coming up is just like nothing else. That was mesmerizing.
That's a great parade.
Dancers from the Haunted Mansion and
absolutely.
Yeah,
the crowd is a little bit, that's a great point. I've heard this more than once. And some of the like the party we're going to be doing, I'm expecting it's going to be one of those things where because you're paying extra too, you kind of would like to ride the rides, and you're at night and you'd like to kind of, do a little extra riding, like do things multiple times. But that expectation, you probably can't do that with that Halloween party.
We thought we would get to more than we did. And it was so stinking hot that we wound up running right to Space Mountain so we could be in the air conditioning for a little bit. 'Cause it was 4:00.
Wow.
So like prime sun,
Oh, really? Yeah.
So we wound up wasting 45 minutes or we were standing in line.
Did you guys all get dressed up?
We did.
Yeah.
We kind of, one of my sons half-hearted it a little bit because he was going to be the Spider-Man homemade costume, which was really hot for 100 degrees. So he just threw on, he had like a Jedi in training t-shirt. So, but I was very proud of my 13-year-old because he does science Olympiad. So he had a lab coat and he was Dr. Bunsen Honeydew. So I've never been so proud of my child in my life.
Wow. Did he have like an orange, is Bunsen Honeydew have like a yellow face?
Yeah, we didn't go that far. Just the glasses.
The glasses.
He had a T-shirt with them on it that says "Because Science," and the cast members got it and ate it up. He got compliments from like every cast member
did.
he saw about his. I think because it's maybe a little more obscure.
It is, yeah. That's it. Yeah, but Bunsen Honeydew, doesn't he have no eyes? How do you do that?
He has glasses with no eyes. So my son has glasses, so it worked.
Excellent. He looks more like Harry Potter probably than.
He gets that a lot because he has a scar on his forehead too.
Good stuff. Well, all right. That's everyone's got to do that. I think that's one of the best parties.
Yeah, my husband had like a baseball jersey on, so I do stage makeup, so I did some eye black just under his eyes, and so.
Good fun. All right.
It was fun.
Let's see. Going down the line here of some more stuff. Any favorites that just stood out, like character meetups or favorite rides or attractions?
Yes. So we always loved the Country Bear Jamboree because it's so cheesy. Again,
you're the rowdy gang in the Country Bears. Wow, you should. I tell you, if we ever do a Geekin' meetup and down at the parks, that's going to be like a priority that we all hit the Country Bears and just like
Country Bears
rock
sing along. So I hadn't tuned into like the lyrics of, I think you wrote about on the Facebook page about Mama Don't Whoop Little Buford. So I had looked that up and had that memorized. And
we did a show. That was Holly. We did a show on our jam. And,
was that?
Yeah. And Holly, we had to play that song during Holly's favorite jam. Yeah. It's so inappropriate. It's like,
so bad.
It's politically incorrect. But,
so
that's
by
what
the
makes
time
it fun.
that came on, because I'm sorry, we had studied that song, we were cry laughing and then like full into snort laughing by blood on the saddle.
Oh yeah. You got to listen to the lyrics. Read the signs before the show opens up. They're pretty cute too. You got to read the signs out there. Yeah.
So my favorite meet and greet was when we got there early on, maybe it was Wednesday morning, and it kind of felt like we had Magic Kingdom to ourselves after it being packed the first couple times we went.
Yeah.
And so, like, Frontierland, the street was totally empty, and I see one of the bears coming down the street, and I start singing loud, "Mama, don't whoop little Buford," and he starts dancing in the street towards me.
That's great. Yeah, they are some of the best
fun interactions.
Yeah, they are some of the best. They're always out there in front of their place, right there. Yeah, they're great. They're so goofy looking. They're great.
Yeah. So we got hugs and pictures together.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I don't know that I've ever got my picture with him or hugs. Boy, see that?
Yeah.
All right. Because I don't know. Some of these characters, they don't have times like on the Times Guide too. So it's fun to run into them.
Yeah, I think they're always just happen to be there or not. But
Chip and Dale are always in that area. But
yeah.
All right.
And it was cute. The girl one grabbed the little girl's hand and went into the shooting arcade with her
to do some shooting.
They were great.
I love that.
Yeah.
Let's see. How about...
And the kids... Oh, I'm sorry.
The
kids love meeting Chewbacca. He was really friendly and huge.
Yeah. Did you see any of the other Star Wars characters over there?
No, I'm still recovering from last year when I saw Kylo Ren. Who was like super tall, slender, menacing. Like he looked just like in the movie.
You having nightmares?
And I got the nervous giggles because he was so scary.
You're having nightmares.
And my kids were teasing me about it like the whole last year. He kept going as close to me as he could without touching, just looming around me. So we have these pictures of me just looking terrified. So they think it's funny to periodically like leave a Kylo Ren action figure on my pillow or something.
That's great.
One of those Disney memories that keeps on giving.
That's right. Did they still have what's the little Jawa guys? Were they still there?
No, they're not going around anymore, and I did love them.
That's disappointing. Yeah, they were a great hit. All right.
They were so cute for startling you. They would just kind of stand next to you until you noticed.
Well, one of the questions I like to ask is what were some of the must-dos for the family or the adults and kids, but you also have 5 in your group. Talk to me about is it a little weird to have 5 in your gang?
Oh, yeah. I was saying Disney sometimes feels like it was built for families of 4 or maybe less. The bed situation, you can only stay in a couple certain resorts unless you're going to get a suite.
Yes.
And some of the tables are kind of built for 4. And so that can be a little tricky. We luckily had a 2-bedroom villa for the rest of our family. So one of our kids was registered there. I can't say they didn't crash in our room for 4 sometimes because, we kept different schedules, but.
Yeah. It's a little better than it used to be when my kids were little and we were going for the first time. We have definitely more options than we used to have, but it was interesting for me to hear you say that. Anything? Yeah. What was kind of the must-dos for the kids? Anything that they had to do?
Mm-hmm. They love all the coasters.
Oh,
as we do. So yes, those are always priority, and we always carefully make the touring plan and then totally scrap it to run on to whatever coaster has the shortest line. So
that's good. Yeah, you gotta keep it kind of flexible.
Yeah, we run back and forth between the mountains, and we did try to do a little more taking in the scenes. Trying to get your influence and the geek influence, because we usually any parade meant that might be shorter lines and an attraction, and so we tried to kind of see some more of that this year.
Nice, yeah. Keep it flexible. Did you learn anything new on this trip? Anything different?
I think just the new things that we mentioned.
Yeah. Were there any other new stuff? You had Pandora. Mm-hmm. What else was new? Soarin' would have been new for you, right?
Oh, the new Soarin' was new because that was down last time we were there, and the kids loved it.
They liked the
one thing that happened a lot that has happened to us on other trips is right before the park is going to close or right before a show, you can run on to something. So, we had our fast pass for Soarin' earlier in the day, but we were also able to run onto it a couple times right at closing.
Yeah.
In a row.
You almost said it there, but Frozen. So are you Frozen fans now over at the Norway Pavilion as opposed to Maelstrom?
Yes. Well, I miss Maelstrom. I loved that ride. And I don't know if it was just during our stay, but that ride went down a lot, the Frozen Boat ride.
Oh.
We tried to go on it several times and it was down. It was down again. They'd have somebody standing on the bridge, just so you don't go all the way there, it's down. So.
I seem to recall that being an issue too. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why, but
yeah, right.
it was down several times during the day, but it was really neat. And my 11-year-old son was saying that the Frozen ride and the Frozen sing-along he was not looking forward to because he thought they'd be, sappy and princessy, but they were both very funny.
Yeah.
Well, especially the sing-along more, but he said they do a really good job of making it fun for everybody.
I hear that a lot, right? I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt, people feel like, I'll go try this out. And then they're like, wow, kind of.
Yeah.
Nice.
The Frozen sing-along everybody has to do. People think it's going to be nap time if I'm not like a sing-along person, but it is so funny.
Yeah,
Last year I had a guy who I swear it was Billy Crystal, like sneaking in. I kept looking and like, am I going to see an article that was Billy Crystal because he looked and sounded like him and he was as hilarious. And then this year it was a different guy, but he was just as funny.
Oh yeah, that was one of the actors you mean on stage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the person who kind of narrates.
All right. Hell, I got another question for you. Anything that you would do differently on this trip?
Yeah. I would not start with the party, I was saying.
Yeah. Because, you felt like you didn't know where you were kind of orientated. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and also I guess that's when the 13 of us reunited. So that slowed us down a little bit too. And taking them on those couple classic rides.
Oh, okay.
Took time out of the party. So.
Yeah, right.
I guess I don't regret not trick-or-treating much at the party, though, because it was neat, the couple stops we did. It was neat to go through the tiki room with nobody in it, without the show going on.
Did you stay late? Did you stay, like, really late? Because a lot of times you can get some of that trick-or-treating late because a lot of young kids are kind of pooping out by that time. But.
Yeah. Yeah, we did stay till the end. We kind of did the show, and then by the time the show was done, the park was almost closed. So we ran right over to Haunted Mansion to be on that at midnight because we thought that would be so fun to be on it.
Yeah. Was it?
At midnight at the Halloween party, and it was really neat.
And it was quieter there? You get right on probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Not right on. There was a little wait.
Okay.
It was, perfect timing as far as Halloween party and stuff. But
yeah. So everything went pretty smoothly then, sounds like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How about some advice, some tips for a newcomer? Any best strategies that work for this trip?
Yes, I would absolutely take advantage of the morning when you can. I did have to let my kids sleep late a couple times. Late for us is like 8:00, but
yeah.
Because we were just wearing them out. But definitely I would, if you get there in the morning, like a half hour before it opens, you can do 3 hours worth of stuff in an hour, I would say. I
agree. Yeah, that's one of my best tips for sure. We had someone in the Facebook group that posted, they were there waiting in line at 6:15 in the morning because they had a 7:00 opening, like extra magic hours. But you're right. You can, you just stay ahead of things too. Like you eat an early lunch and you can hit the lunch place when it opens up and just stay ahead of the crowds. It's a great, especially when it's very crowded. That's one of my favorite tips of all time. Because a lot of people can't get those kids up and out and they forget how long it takes to get to the parks too.
Yeah.
They think they're getting up early, but they're not.
Right. Yeah, you want to leave your resort like an hour before you want to be at the park.
Already stop for breakfast at the resort, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Cool. Any other tips that is good for a newcomer? You had some newcomers there. Was there something that they were like, this was awesome?
Oh, everything. I guess it depends on the age of your kids. I really like the advice if you have younger kids to do early morning because you're up that early anyway with young kids, and then come back and chill for a while in the afternoon and then go back at night.
Yeah.
If you can make yourself do that with little kids, it's so good. I would say don't be afraid to split up your group if you have a larger group because traveling in a pack is really hard at Disney. It slows you down.
Yeah, did you have any communication before you guys were planning? Did you kind of have like a communication with them saying, hey, we're going to do these things together. These are the things that we're not going to do together. This is the time you're on your own. Did you have that communication between you guys?
Yes, we did. And I felt like
tip.
Maybe that's a little bit of an awkward conversation to have, but you want to have it before you're there. Cause
I agree.
We're just, our kids are an age where we like to run to everything. And then they were older and younger on our trip. So
yeah, even friends or or relatives, like you said, it might be a little awkward, but hey, we love you guys. But everybody wants to do a little bit that's just personal for themselves.
Yeah.
For sure. So it's great tip to do that if you're going a large crowd.
And they thought I was insane with all the planning, but I think they were glad that we had some of the reservations we had because, I did the 180-day before reservations and I could not get answers from anybody because they were like, I don't know what I want to eat in 6 months.
Yes, right.
So
True.
I just went ahead and grabbed the reservations. You can always bring the number down. You can't bring it up. So then we moved down.
That's a great tip too. Yeah, some of them do charge. I think it's mostly the signature restaurants. They will charge you a sitting
but that's
fee.
Only 48 hours, I think, in advance. So as long as you do it. Yeah.
You still have some. I'm a little worried. I was looking at our itinerary. We got pretty packed dinner thing. Like we have especially when we have big meals 2 days in a row. So it's I feel like it kind of runs into each other, but yeah. Yeah.
One thing I was thinking I'm going to try next time is do one sit down a day maybe, but do it at 2:30. So it kind of, I don't know. That's when you need a break if you open to the park, and then it kind of covers a couple meals.
And it's crowded in the parks at that time. Like going back to our other thing, when you're there early,
right?
If you're eating an early lunch dinner kind of thing, it works. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. Wow, I
think we're going to try that.
This has been a lot of fun, Laura. Did I miss anything? Is there anything else that really you want? Any fun stories or pixie moments or?
Yeah, we had one of my favorite mornings wound up being when that same morning that we saw the country bear coming down the road. We hit extra magic hours early at Magic Kingdom. We had done everything we wanted to do there by that point because we had been there a couple days. And so we just let the kids go with Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom.
Oh, yeah.
The card game.
Yeah.
And so my husband and I got a big old Starbucks and just kind of tooled around and let them lead. And it was so fun to let the kids leave, to feel like we had Magic Kingdom to ourselves and to, my husband and I felt like Sorcerers was a little bit of a time suck. So we hadn't done a whole lot of it. And this time we just let them go and go. And
nice.
Yes, seeing the three of them working together and laughing together was just one of our favorite memories of the trip.
I love that. That's it's funny how some of those quieter moments are the most memorable.
Yeah.
I saw you always hear me talk about my coffee walks because I love the quiet moments in Disney World and and just kind of taking it in, kind of soaking it in, and being appreciative of it. Well, that is great. Anything else? And, so glad we finally got together.
Yeah. Nope. Everybody have your Dole Whip and your citrus swirl. Get your vitamin C in, but Dole Whips are better.
Oh, she had to.
I just had to throw that in there.
Wow, I thought we were friends, Laura, but now.
I'm not saying they're bad, but they're kind of two different leagues.
And you didn't even have an 11 a.m. margarita either, but you got on the podcast. I don't know how it happens.
That sounds amazing. That will be goals for next time.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
Well, you've been a lot of fun. Thanks for, just hanging out with me here. And I'm getting psyched for my trip. So you're helping me with that too.
Yeah.
And,
what do you have, a month?
Not even. What am I? I mean, no, it's only a couple weeks now.
Nice.
I'm going on the 18th. So what's today? Yeah. It's 3 weeks, I guess. Mm-hmm. But, when's your next trip? Do you have something planned?
No, it's been, that's been the trauma of this trip. We came back and I haven't even been able to look at my PhotoPass pictures because I'm sad.
Oh.
So we'll have to figure out one soon. But we just went last year.
Yeah.
And we had a couple trips this year. So the vacation coffers need to be filled up again.
Maybe you gotta wait till Star Wars opens.
Yeah, my sons are talking about that.
That'll be a must-do.
If it means not being there when Star Wars opens, we can wait till then.
Yeah,
But I don't think I can wait till then. We'll see. I
hear you. Well, thanks for listening to our show, and maybe we can keep that spirit going until you can book that next one. All right. Hey, thanks for coming on. We'll talk to you later.
All right.
All right, Laura, such a great trip report. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for coming on the show. And I've actually been enjoying doing a bunch of editing. I'm really batching out 3 shows. Laura's was one of them. I've got Jeff McCartney, who is a fan favorite of the podcast, good friend of the show, and he comes on and tells another fantastic trip report, which will be on the show next week. And then you'll get, while I'm down in Disney World, you'll also hear Lindsay, Holly, and myself talk about going to Disney World as adults. We give all our favorite tips about doing that. That was a topic that was emailed to us, and we also talked about it on the Facebook group. And I just want to mention a thing that I talked about in the Facebook group this week, one of the things, and I saw a picture of Larry the Cable Guy down at Disney World riding the cars there in Magic Kingdom. And it was a really cute picture, by the way. And I really do enjoy the Blue Collar Comedy Tour, which was something that was on HBO for a while. There was himself and Jeff Foxworthy and a couple other comedians that they were just fantastic. I thought they were just really funny. But it reminded me to ask everybody if they'd ever seen anyone famous down in the parks while they were down in Walt Disney World. And I have a couple, but one that's really stands out to me, and I didn't mention it, so I'm going to mention it here. The mystery will now be over. Well, the story goes, we went to Animal Kingdom and went to the Lion King show. And this was when the kids were young. This was one of our early trips. Sat down. It might have even been the first time I ever went into that show. Sat down, you know how it's in the round. People are gathering. We were there pretty early, so we had a seat that was down low, but they had reserved 2 lower rows of seats, a pretty good reserved section. And I didn't really know what was going on until I see some people coming in with dark glasses and suits on, and looked like they were checking out the spot. And then I see some people, I'm recognizing some of the people, and Amy Carter. So this goes back in history, if you're noticing these names. And then Rosalind Carter comes in, and then sure enough, it started to dawn on me. You know, when you see someone famous and it doesn't register right away when you see him in person. But Jimmy Carter, one of our ex-presidents here in the United States, came in with his entire family to enjoy the Lion King show. So, and they sat like right in front of us, which was really cool, with the Secret Service also in tow. So that's my touch with greatness, one of them down in Walt Disney World. And I am looking forward to being down there real soon. And I want to remind you guys that we've got a couple of meetup dates on Saturdays coming up. January 20th, this coming weekend, 3 p.m. at the Nomad Lounge over in Animal Kingdom, one of our favorite spots. We're going to spend a lot of our day actually at our resort at the Animal Kingdom. We're going to have breakfast there. If you go over there, you might be able to find us. I hope to be hanging out at the pool over in Kidani most of the day, or I don't know, just checking out that one night that we're staying at the Animal Kingdom Lodge in DVC. But we'll be at 3 p.m. at the Nomad Lounge, and we're going to do Santulli Canteen for dinner. And we're going to check out the Pandora area in that early evening, dusk, and dark time. So we're excited to do that. And you can come over and say hi. We have several people I know who are committed to come over already. And then Saturday, January 27th, 4 p.m., Ale and Compass Lounge over at the Yacht Club. We're going to have drinks and then dinner there. We have an ADR scheduled. So if you want to see us on those 2 Saturdays, or if you're down there, I wrote down a bunch of dates. I'll be messaging. You can message me on Facebook. Try to get a hold of us and tell us where you're going to be. And hopefully I am going to meet up with a lot of people. I was really excited to hear this week that Lisa Green, our very first guest that was on the show, she's been, of course, on many times. She's also a podcaster with the Disney Exchange podcast. I'm going to meet her for the first time. After 4 years almost of doing the podcast, I get to meet my very first guest. I'm extremely excited about that. I think there's 2 times where we possibly meet. One is at Epcot for the Art Festival, which is really cool. And then there's also a DVC evening. I think it's the DVC evening at Magic Kingdom the very next day. We hopefully will meet up there. And while I hope you're dreaming also of your next Disney trip, and if you are, I want you to know I'm an official Fairy Tale Concierge travel agent along with EJ Cruz and Jennifer Galambos. And Fairy Tale Concierge is a authorized Disney vacation planner agency. I hope by now you guys know that Disney World is a magical vacation. Nothing makes you happier than fun experiences, so you'll treasure the memories for a lifetime. Why not get started today making memories for your family? I'll get on the phone with you and customize your trip to fit your family needs. And if you've not been to Disney World lately, I can really help you save time, money, and create a trip plan that will really make your trip a dream come true. Let's get started. There's no obligation or cost to book your trip with us. Just complete an online quote form at geekinonwdw.com/quote, and I'll get in touch with you to get started. You can also email me at kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com. Well, the best part of our podcast and our show, our friends that we meet and the trip ideas we share. Again, I'm so excited to meet up with you guys down in the parks the next couple of weeks. But let me also give you a couple of ways you can join our amazing Geekin family. And it is growing. I'm constantly adding new people to the Facebook group. That is such a fun place that every single day people are posting amazing pictures of their trips and suggestions, and we're answering questions. But it's closed. It's a private group. You'll get a couple of questions when you search it out on Facebook and you're asked to become a member. And I just want to check your Facebook profile. I'll make sure you answer the questions, and it's not very hard. You'll qualify for that if you meet all that criteria, if you will. And I just want to see I've got a passion for Disney World and your vacations. You listen to our show and have a fun and positive attitude. So search that group out on Facebook and request an invite. And once you're inside, please introduce yourself so we can all say hi. And also, the Geekin Gazette is our email newsletter, and I usually post our favorite news story from Walt Disney World, a planning or money-saving tip, and some interesting things that are happening in our community that we are talking about. If Disney or Fairy Tale Concierge are talking about a discount for your trips, we'll let you know about that. When you sign up for our email list, you will get a planning spreadsheet that we use to plan and track our days and ADRs, fast passes, park hours, and which park we're going to be in. I've got it on my phone as a PDF. Auntie Judy and Mom have been filling that all out. It's right there. I was just checking it to make sure I told you guys the right meetup dates. So that is a really handy thing to have. We also have a travel packing checklist you'll get for free. It'll basically come to you the next day. So if you sign up today, the next day you'll get this email that give you links to these 2 freebies. I hope to do some more of these things later, but it's great to have a checklist, isn't it? I'm got to print mine out right now, probably this weekend, and I got to get it checked and make sure I bring all the things. I'd hate to get to the airport or on the way to the airport and forget something, and I hate that feeling when I think I forgot something. So the checklists are great so you don't forget those things. So go out to our website, geekinonwdw.com, and sign up for the Geekin Gazette. Again, email me, kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com. I've had a couple of those lately, so I appreciate that. Love corresponding through email, too. Twitter is geekinonwdw. I love our Geek Speak voicemail hotline. It's called Geek Speak, and the number is 860-294-4774. Thanks for supporting our show, guys. Retweeting our Twitter posts, sharing our Facebook postings. It's so great when you're telling your Geekin friends all about our show. I actually have business cards now. I'll be handing those out. And if you see us down there in the parks, you might get a keychain too. So definitely check in with us. I'd love to see you soon. Well, thanks for going geeking on Walt Disney World with us. We really appreciate you listening and geeking with us every single day. Have a magical day, and I hope all your dreams come true. You're not going to hear this, but I'm adding this. Actually, my wife said this to me, and I was thinking about this too. We recorded the other night, and she goes, when you introduce people, do like a clapping thing sound after.
Okay.
And I didn't have enough time. I'm going to probably have this ready. I don't think you're going to hear this. Well, let me just play it, see if you hear this. Yay! Did you hear it?
Yeah.
You did.
It was just a yay like that, right?
Yeah, it's Kermit.
Yeah. Oh, that was Kermit?
Yeah, let's think again.
Yay!
If you listen carefully, yeah.
Okay.
I got it off of YouTube.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play that after I introduce you.
That's one of my family's inside jokes, too, is Kermit arms. Like, whenever I send my husband something funny on a text or whatever, he'll send me the Kermit, yay, with his arms flapping.
Oh, really? Does it sound like that one, or is it a better one than mine?
Yeah, I would guess there might be better ones out there.
Yeah. You know what? Should I search?
It might not translate over the phone. I don't know.
I was looking for the clapping part. Thanks for reminding me. Okay.
Oh, audience reminds me to address the geeks sometimes, because I love when people do that when they shout out to the geeks.
Yeah? Hey, geeks?
Hey, geeks.
Yeah. All right. I think I'm ready.
Okay.
I
think I am too. We'll find out.
We'll have fun. Yeah, if you can remember this trip is years ago now.
Hi.
Let me do that again. She's laughing doing it. Oh, wait. Come on, Kermit. Oh, well. Editing will help this. I could do them, like, keep them going. You can hang on for a minute. Thanks. Good job.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Oh, I did forget to throw in how fun it was to share the photos with the geeks. And I like when they do it on the page too, because it's just those candid, like, you're really there right now moments.
Actually, yeah, go ahead. I'll put this in the, we'll play the music and stuff, and then we'll leave this on the end. Yeah. So what did you like? You mean you had fun going on Facebook and stuff and posting stuff?
Yeah.
You did a lot of that,
I just didn't want to slam my own Facebook feed with pictures from Disney, especially random things there. But, I put up a cinnamon roll on the geek page, and everybody knows right where you are and what you're doing. And so it kind of felt like you had people to enjoy it with. Yeah,
there was you and someone else, I think, at the same time that were really posting a lot, if I remember right, at that time.
Yeah, Natalie was there at the same time, so we were messaging. Okay.
Did you see Natalie when you were there?
No, we kept kind of missing each other, and we were both kind of had such strong plans that we...
Oh, it would be hard for you.
Like, there was one time we were, like, probably 100 feet from each other or something, but...
And you still... Yeah, isn't that's so true. That is...
You get in go mode.
Here I am, the host of the show, and I want to meet listeners and stuff. I felt so bad. There was a listener, Bev, her name was. She was in Magic Kingdom, but Lindsay and I were doing the quest of 4 parks in one day.
Yeah.
And I'd never done that before, and I was a little bit nervous. And we were at Magic Kingdom. We were talking with one of the listeners on Main Street and had a great conversation. And Bev was close by, but maybe she was, maybe she was maybe on the other side of the park or something. And we're like, I forget what the timing was. There was something because of what we were doing with the quest. Like, I don't think we can do this because I don't know how we're going to do the travel time and everything. So I did miss her too. So I know exactly what you mean. Or like my wife and Judy, they were rushing to get us to the Hoop-de-Doo. I was like, I wanted to meet Jeanette Lynn. Her and her husband were coming from Hollywood Studios over to Epcot, and we were in Epcot. It's like, cause she's like pulling me one way and I'm trying to go. But I did finally talk her into staying so I could meet Jeanette. Nice. Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard.
Yeah. Yeah, you just get go, go, go.
Yeah, it is. Well, you got a schedule you're trying to stay on and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad you had fun with that.
I've seen people, like, I felt like I shouldn't post too many pictures, but then when other people post them, I love them. So, and they always say, sorry to post so many pictures, but
no, we encourage
I don't know. It's your page, but I say, I want to see the decorations, when I'm not there.
Yeah.
Or go for it.
No, that's what it's there for.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard me talk about this, but years ago I was posting on Disboards. I did one time before a trip, I did a post every day for 30 days before my trip. Mm-hmm. And like, I don't know, it could have been like my favorites or something like that. And then one time I did 40, I got so ambitious. I couldn't believe I did 30 days in a row. And then I did, and actually I was sort of starting to think at that time, like, if I do a podcast, could I come up with enough content? So it was a little bit of a test to me to do it. And I did one for 45 days. I actually had somebody there give me a hard time. Like, why are you posting every day?
Oh.
Like this Debbie Downer,
Wah, wah.
And, but then like almost everybody this is Disboards, right? They're like, okay, we're on a Disney website and he's posting about Disney and it's relevant. why would you bust his stones on that, right?
Yeah.
I was like, at first when I read, that was like one of the first like social media things that was like, felt like rotten about. I was like, why? I don't take criticism that well anyway. I always feel like horrible. Like I think about it. Like, why are they giving, am I really being a dork? Am I really, and, like I said, I sort of had ambitions of doing either a blog or, the podcast at the time. So this goes back several years, but, I was like, really? Yeah. So don't really feel bad. We totally encourage geekness here.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
If there's one thing it's okay to dork out about, my goodness.
You're right. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. So, all right, Laura, thanks so much. And stay in touch.
All right.